A while ago, I think I might have mentioned this film in another review. If I have done, it was Dread. I said that they were both extremely similar. Now, this video is going to actually be two different videos. The first one's going to be the review of the film, the second one's going to be Dread versus the film. So, what is the film? Well, it's about a tower block, police, and it's Indonesian, so let's take a look. The Raid. Now, The Raid, it doesn't star probably anyone you would have heard of, but it's by Gareth Evans, and Iko Uwais is the main character in it. Now, if you haven't seen him in this, a lot of people are comparing him to Bruce Lee with his style of fighting. Just giving it a kung fu comparison, martial arts kind of comparison, it should indicate to you enough already that it's not the same as Dread. This is a lot more violent and a lot more intense. So, 20 cops go into a into a building, as you can see on here, and basically they have to fight to stop a drug lord, which sounds a similar story as Dread, but it's not, because there's only actually two police there. Of course, you've got corrupt policemen. There's something really cool on the front cover which I've only just noticed now. I don't know if you can see it. There's a person jumping out the building on fire and the helicopter's looking at him. That's quite cool. So, what do I say about the film? There are guns, explosions. There's a really cool scene with a fridge. Now, if you haven't seen the film, I won't spoil it for you. Basically, they end up blowing up the fridge, though. I won't tell you how and what they do with it. But that is one of the most incredible scenes I have ever seen in any film. It's a downright action film, like your old-style action films meets, say, the Crank films. Sure, not quite as crazy as Crank, but still. This came out before Dread, and they were both being made at the same time, so you can't really say that they copied each other. Sequel coming out either this year, end of this year, beginning of next year, and that's not actually set in the tower block, it's set in a prison about straight away after this. Apparently it's going to be a trilogy of films, but still no word on the Dread sequel, so this is actually doing better. I can see why people compare them, but they're no way near similar when you think about it and watch it. What would I give it then? One of the best action films made in the past 10 or so years, so what do I say? 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely loved it, even though you have to read the subtitles. Well, you could have English version over it, but that probably wouldn't have been as good. I loved every minute of this, and it was as intense as people say it is. So now it's time to go on to my next video.